What's up, guys? I want to wish you guys a happy new year 2024. Wishing everybody a year of financial freedom, a year of achieving more, a year of creating content, a year of becoming your own personal brand. Because that's what's important right now, man. Just create your own brand, be yourself. Just remember the most important thing out there is attention. So make sure everywhere you put your attention is intentional and thought out. You better be asking yourself, what is it giving back to you? Anyway, today I want to share with you guys the difference between Jumia and dropshipping. Which business model will be right for you out there? So this is a video for guys who are beginning in the online space, who want to sell products, want to sell digital products, want to sell physical products. Someone is interested in the online business, one of the things. So by the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture which one aligns best with your goals. Okay, so let's jump into it. Is it Jumia or dropshipping? So this will be something that will work best if you live in Nairobi or somewhere like South Africa, whereby there's efficient payment providers like M-Pesa and all these other hands-on payment, on the phone payment. They make it easier for people to trust and do the transactions. Yeah. First off, I would like to talk about Jumia, or I'll call it fulfillment by Jumia. So Jumia is very similar to Amazon. Okay. So with Jumia is you're leveraging Jumia's infrastructure. Which ones are this? They have their warehouse, they have their marketing team, they have their reputation, they have their shipping providers, these are all the infrastructure. So as you as a person, you're leveraging the infrastructure to sell your products with them. So you send your inventory, that means you have to buy them beforehand. You have to buy the goods, some good quantities of them. You send it to Jumia warehouses, and they take care of the storage at a fee, of the packaging at a fee, and ship it once your product sells at a fee also. And the thing with this is, you cannot have your brand. At the end of the day, if I decide to sell these products to Jumia, they package it as Jumia products. It's their brand that you're promoting, and that's growing because you're leveraging the infrastructure. So yeah, you're just an umbrella under Jumia. Okay, or that's it. That's and on the other hand, that means it's less hassle in terms of logistics. You don't have to stress about how it's being shipped, how long it's going to take, are they going to get damaged on the way. They take care of it very nicely, and they even have fast shipping times. But the thing with them is they charge you, man. They charge you. You gotta pay money. Everything comes at a cost with them. And on the other hand, to the dropshipping side, so dropshipping involves selling products without holding inventory. Let's say I want to sell this. Let's say I want to sell this lens. This is a lens. This is a camera lens. I want to sell this lens. I know it will sell. What I do is I'll find a supplier in China or Malaysia or wherever I know that they sell it at very cheap and it's directly from the factory. And I'll tell them, listen, I'm going to dropship this product and I want you to be shipping directly to the customers. And they'll do that. I can do that wherever I am in the world. I don't have to be in that same country with them. Okay? And they'll do that. So all I have to do for me is do the marketing and sending the emails and the details of the customer to the supplier. And the supplier will ship directly to the customer. The customer will pay me now first. This is the beauty of dropshipping. The customer pays you before you send the product. And that money that should pay you is usually twice or three times the price you're selling for the product. Because out of that, you're going to pay the supplier his cost of goods, the shipping, and the shipping, yeah. And probably for the ads you've run, and then the profit margins you had on top. Yeah, that's the other part of dropshipping. Okay? So when a customer buys from your online store, you purchase the item from a third party who ships it directly to the customer. That's dropshipping now. Okay, let's move on. So with now dropshipping, this business model offers flexibility, as you don't have to invest inventory upfront. You don't need a lot of cash upfront, to buy this product. Literally, you just need cash for running ads, which nowadays TikTok is free, which is so much better. Buying the domain, and Shopify gives you 3 months free trial. Shopify gives you that 3 months free trial to test it out. So yeah, if you know what you're doing, you find a very good product, you can literally do well here. Yeah. But also this means you have less control over shipping times and potential issues with product quality. It can take long. It can take 7 days to 2 weeks for the product to reach the customer. And with our generation, people are very, very impatient, bro. So it has to be some sort of product they really can wait for that long. People are very impatient. So that way, if there's a way you can make a faster shipping, it will be better. And also the second part with dropshipping is you don't know how good the product is. You don't know the quality. It's not been proven. So what I usually do for me is I order a sample of the product, I test it out, I use it, I try it, then I make sure it's perfect, I can reuse it, okay, I can sell it, and I know you're trying to build a brand at the end of the day. It's a business model. You're trying to grow, to stay for months, for years. You want customers to keep coming back, to keep recommending their friends. So it has to be good quality. You know, you don't want to be selling cheap knockoffs, and then customers are complaining. They want to be charging you chargebacks. They want their money back, and you'll be flagged by many places and a lot of people. You don't want that. So, in summary, that is that. Drop shipping gives you more control over the product's pricing and selection. You can easily scale the products. You can easily change the prices. You can easily add more products. You have that control. Unlike Jumia, you have to adapt to their policies. You don't have control over the pricing because it's very competitive. At the end of the day, people will always go for the lowest price as long as it looks the same, and that will hurt your profit margins. You know, and it's very hard to also scale because you don't have that control. You don't have control over the customers, because now with Jumia, customers can easily decide to return the product. After they haven't used it, you cannot resell it. You have to throw it away or give it out to somebody for free. But unlike drop shipping, the customer will have to explain to you why are they returning. It's faulty because of so and so, and most of the times you'll understand, because people don't like lying when they spend money and time, and they know also on your side it costs something. So you can decide to take that product back and throw it away and give them a different one, or give them their money back, you know. And also for Jumia, you have to wait for 1 week or 2 weeks before you receive the payment after you've shipped the products to the customer. Unlike dropshipping, where the money comes up front, then now you send the products afterwards. So dropshipping offers more control and scalability of your brand, so you can quickly change suppliers to adapt to the market trends also. Unlike Jumia, you are literally the supplier and Jumia is the brand, okay? So ultimately, in summary of the summaries, the choice between Jumia and dropshipping depends on your goals, resources, and preferences. So with Jumia, you need more capital in hand just to buy the inventory and stock it in their warehouse. And you also need to have a business license, KRN PIN, bank account, all these things. Or with Jumia, with dropshipping, it's much faster to get into the market and easier. You know, you just need to buy a domain, find a product that's converting, set up the supply and the shipping, and run your ads, and it goes on. And then now once you scale, that's when you can actually now register it as a brand and have it out there. So Amazon and Jumia are very similar. Just know that products that sell well in Amazon can do well in Jumia if they're not there yet. And the difference is you have no control, you have less control, you know. So it's more about, do you prefer flexibility and control of your own store, or are you seeking convenience and leverage? Jumia goes to convenience and leveraging. That's Jumia for you. Dropshipping, it goes to flexibility and control. That's just to summarize it. Now, I'm going to go into more comparisons. So one, again, Jumia provides a high level of customer trust. People trust Jumia more because it's out there. They do the marketing. You see them on TV, on ads, Facebook. You see people buying on Twitter, you know. Like, people trust something that's around them a lot of times. So they have a reputation for fast and reliable shipping. That's one thing. Whereas dropshipping gives you control over prices, and you have free access to customers. You're able to directly have a direct relationship with the customers. Like, you have their email addresses, you have their numbers where you can SMS them on deals and all that. But with Jumia, you don't have any access over the customers. You have no control at all. You cannot access them. You know, you're like on the other end, the customer's on the other end, and then Jumia is in the middle. You know, the other one, like the middleman doing everything else. So there's a lot of competition in terms of pricing with Jumia. It's very hard for you to make high profit margins, especially if that product is being sold by other people on the same website on Jumia. Unlike dropshipping, you can brand your products, you know, make it look like your own innovation, you know, create a story behind it, add a very nice story, where you came from rags to riches, how this idea came up to you when you're in the lowest trenches, you know, when you're being rained on, walking barefoot at night, and then the idea came and you made it, brought it to life. People love stories. Get a story out of it. That's one thing you can do. Another thing is Jumia customers return good for that reason, and Jumia will never give you a reason. They'll just call you, come pick your returns, bro. You know, and they even give you a time period. When you don't pick a return, they go give it out to charity. I don't know what they do to it. Yeah, it's a camera of mine. I never got back from Jumia. It was worth $300. But with dropshipping, customers explain why they're returning the product, whether it's something broke on the way or it's faulty, and you can decide to refund them their money or send them a different product with an apology letter. You know, just to give your brand life, you know, and create a relationship. So Jumia has fees everywhere. There are fees for the warehouse, there are fees for shipping, there are fees for packaging, okay? Yeah, they have fees. They even have fees for marketing also, as much as they give you free traffic. For Shopify or dropshipping, I mean, you have to pay fees for the domain. You have to pay fees for Shopify, which they give you 3 months free trial, and you have to also do your own marketing, and you control of the pricing and also the selection of products. So yeah, guys, that's just a brief summary. I hope you learned something here, and if I try to put context here, most of my viewers right now are just from Kenya, East Africa, and all that. So dropshipping in Africa is actually very hard. Like for me, I stopped dropshipping personally because my first video that succeeded, where I got 100k Kenya shillings sold in 2 days, I had done very lenient research on it, and I knew guys were looking for this thing. But still, it was not as much as dropshipping, because I had to find my own supplier, and this supplier was a local guy. This is somebody who just happened to have actually bought the goods from China into Kenya, and happened to find him luckily on Gigi with the products. And then he didn't have a channel of shipping it out to customers. People in Africa used to brick and mortar, where they sit at the storefronts all day and expect people to come walk in and pick the product and buy, which is so backwards, to be honest. The world is evolving so much right now. So I had to find my own shipping guy to be delivering the airports to the customers in the city. And also I had to make sure the supplier trusted me to give me the goods without me paying upfront, because I didn't want to spend my money. I didn't want to buy them, So I just told him, I signed a contract with them. I told him, listen, when a customer order this, I'll send you their name, contact, and location. Then this rider is going to deliver the products. When the rider delivers the product, the customer will send the money on Pesa to you, and then you send me my cut. I signed a contract with them, and that's how we did it. I priced the products 3 times his price, so that I could cover my marketing costs, the shipping, and my profit margins. So just play it wisely, man. It's a time of opportunity out here, and just try to always learn and learn smartly. And feel free to message me on my Telegram channel. Feel free to also shoot me a text prior. Feel free to ask me any questions, guys. Let's keep going. Let's get this 2024 bread. Yes.